Hey, and welcome to Chapter 2 of Deltarune. Technically not yet, but I'll wait for this little cutscene to start the fight, and then I'll talk about why this video is a thing. As you can tell, I'm playing this blind. This is from the first time I met this dude. I knew there was something here, that's why I recorded it, by the way. Alright, and we're off. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing through Deltarune Chapter 2. Playing that on Steam. The demo is free, so... And the demo consists of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. So I played through Chapter 1 off camera again on Steam version, which is how I got to this footage. It's something I missed on my original playthrough, and I thought, well... might as well show it off here. Gives me something to talk over whilst I do this interlude. Which is weird because I feel the need to explain why I'm going to be let's playing this. And that's not a good thing, you know? Anyway, first things first, I'm not playing this for channel growth, drawing views, etc. It's like, oh, there goes the other one, jumping on the hype train of Deltarune. No. I'm not. True efforts for growing the channel have stopped a long time ago. I'm not seeing that as a bad thing, right? Like, there was quite a bit of stress involved regarding that. It's like, oh, I need to play all the new stuff, and my channel isn't big enough. I can't afford to play all the newest things and whatnot. So, just kind of gave up on that. And if I really wanted to make sure that this was all for the hype, then I wouldn't be 2 to 3 weeks late uploading this, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I have played YouTubers bait before, thinking about stuff like I Am Bread is one that comes to mind. I'm sure that a lot of people thought that, but, you know, it's something that bugs me with other channels when they play something just because it's massively popular. I'm not gonna hate on them for it, but it's a pet peeve for me. Like, I follow a few channels, and one of those channels is like 100% grand strategy game, like stuff like Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, and what else is there, like Civ. And then out of the blue, he starts playing a dungeon crawler, and yes, I am talking about Binding of Isaac Repentance. It was the first time one of those showed up on his channel. Like, why is he playing this? I didn't stop watching him because of it. I just didn't watch that thing. I get the pressure to having to keep up with current things just to stay popular, but I don't know. It's not something I would do, or at least not knowingly would do. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of popular games on my own channel. I never did any research to what's popular. I only did research to what looks fun for me, what looks fun maybe for you guys to watch, which is how I Am Bread came to be. I thought it was interesting. I thought, well, it could be good for a couple of laughs on you guys' end. But anyway, I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to worry about, like, breaking the way my channel is. Like, I don't have a typical genre that I play. Sure, there's types of games that I play more than others, mainly roguelikes, but if you look at the channel, there's a lot of lesser known titles, I would say. There's different types of games there, like puzzles, platformers, strategy games, story-driven games, horror games, bullet hell games, and quite a few games similar to Deltarune. Like, from the top of my mind, there was One Shot, which was great, Hardbound, which I'm not sure if I ever finished that, and of course the original Undertale. Okay, so I'm kind of reading this off a bit of a script. It's basically just bullet points of stuff that I want to go over in this. It now says, talk about Undertale. Which is kind of hilarious because where do you begin, right? There's a lot of stuff to go over, and I really don't want this to be the focus of what I'm doing here, but yeah, Undertale itself was, and actually still is, one of my top maybe 3 games. I still have to this day some music of Undertale I'm listening to. It's not the original, it's like remixes and stuff. Like, for instance, one of the songs I have here is Undertale, so it next to the title, The Hopes and Dreams 5th Anniversary something, the rest is cut off. It's also in the top 3 of my games because I found the gameplay original, like what you're seeing here, how combat was dealt with. I really like that, and it's one of few games where I didn't want to play anymore because I thought I was finished. Like, the story came to an end, and that's where I wanted to leave it. As the heart breaks, assuming this is still in sync. What I mean by that is, like, I did my Let's Play, my blind Let's Play, following the pacifist path, you know, the gooey, everybody happy path. And a short while after that was finished, somebody told me, well, you can now do the genocide route if you wanted to. It's a completely different experience, the story shifts and stuff like that. So once the first playthrough was over, I could start looking up stuff, right? And when I read that you're supposed to kill everything, which makes sense going by the name Genocide Path, I thought, like, no, I can't do this. I'm not saying I can't do this as I'm not skilled enough to do it. I didn't want to. Like, it sounds mushy, I guess, but you're happy the way the story concluded, and you didn't want to, like, ruin things, so to speak. Like, hey, you made this world, everybody's happy. You can now go back and set it all ablaze. And I didn't want to do that. So that has not happened before for me in video games. And because of that expression, it's still, you know, amongst my top 3 games. Of course, when a game gets popular as well, there is a downside to it, right? People will start making fan art, people will start getting really into the lore and make their own little communities, and you know, I haven't really delved into it too much because whilst I like the game, I'm not usually a big follower of what is known as fanon and whatnot. But I know there was a lot of heated stuff going on where it basically boils down to how dare you have an opinion different than mine, whether you liked or hated the game. So anyway, I never really got into the community of things, and I don't plan on doing so for this as well. Anyway, back to this playthrough itself. First things first, keep in mind this is the demo. By that I mean it's free. If you haven't played it or watched any of this Chapter 2 stuff, know that you can go through it yourself. This game in general isn't meant to be difficult. What you're seeing here looks difficult, but it is completely optional. The really hard stuff is locked away as an optional thing you can do. So go play it through yourself, experience the story for yourself, get your own opinions, emotions, whatever out, and then go watch people play, right? Next up in this playthrough, it's going to be just me. By that I mean I'm not going to be playing with a partner or anything. That was never an option to begin with, but I won't be changing who I am over this. So I won't be overreacting to stuff which is or can be entertaining in its own right. I'm not that kind of person. If I do cry out in surprise or something, know that it's legit, right? Furthermore, I'll be using my own playstyle, which is probably going to be really slow going, and I'm probably still going to miss things because of, you know, I play this blind. I don't know what all the secrets are, you know. Next up, I'll probably be recording this in batches. Like I'll be recording 2 hours and then cutting up that 2-hour footage into separate episodes for the channel. Which means backseating is probably going to be pointless, right? By the time video gets uploaded and gets kind of like, oh, we should do this, this, and that, there's a good chance that I'm already past it. Of course, if it's like, hey, you missed something and you can still go back for it, sure. Just keep things spoiler-free as well. Again, this is blind, and I want to keep it that way, which is another reason why I still decided to do this. Like, I could have waited until all the hype was gone, but then people start talking about the internet, and every channel I follow will start playing it, and it's like, yeah, you know. So I'm playing it early to get my own personal experience in, and after that, whatever happens, happens. You're still free, of course, to put comments in like, hey, what do you think about this, or I thought that about what this character did, and blah blah blah. And I'll be happy to engage in conversation. Small mention though, by the time this is uploaded, which should be on a Saturday, I will not be home for that weekend, so I'll only start replying to comments on Monday. So I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just, you know, unable to communicate on the internets for a few days. So which brings us even further into this Let's Play. There will probably be no real randomness into this game, or at least nothing really mind-blowing or game-changing. I know Undertale had that, where like it had a randomness factor, and depending on that value, stuff did or did not happen. It's possible that this is in here as well, I don't know. But yeah, the only reason anybody would watch this particular one is probably to either watch me go through combat and stories and my reactions to it, or you just happen to find this playthrough as a first one, which would be really weird considering my channel size. Still, I do appreciate that. If you still decide to watch me, even more so if you would like to comment, just know that commenting is optional. Again, I'm not here looking to grow in size, I'm here to, you know, play what I want in the way I want, and hopefully give some entertainment for you guys. But that's a lot of talking done. I think most of it has been said by now. Is there anything else? Because I'm currently at the end of my script as well. I don't think so. So rather than trying to fill all of this with dead air, it's time for me to say thank you guys for watching, hoping you guys will enjoy my playthrough of Chapter 2 of Deltarune. Don't be a stranger in the comments section, although do not feel obliged to do as such. Me, myself, I'm more of a lurker as well. So I fully understand it. Thanks for watching this interlude. If you made it all the way through, you know what's up. You shouldn't be getting any surprises that I won't be receiving myself. And thanks for watching. I'll leave you to the rest of this fight. And, goodbye. Really mind-blowing or game-changing. I know Undertale had that where like it had a randomness factor, and depending on that value, stuff did or did not happen. It's possible that this is in here as well, I don't know. But yeah, the only reason anybody would watch this particular one is probably to either watch me go through combat and stories and my reactions to it, or you just happen to find this playthrough as a first one, which would be really weird considering my channel size. Still, I do appreciate that. If you still decide to watch me, even more so if you would like to comment, just know that commenting is optional. Again, I'm out here looking to grow in size. I'm here to, you know, play what I want in the way I want, and hopefully give some entertainment for you guys. So that's a lot of talking done. I think most of it has been said by now. Is there anything else? Because I'm currently at the end of my script as well. I don't think so. So rather than trying to fill all of this with dead air, it's time for me to say thank you guys for watching, hoping you guys will enjoy my playthrough of Chapter 2 of Deltarune. Don't be a stranger in the comments section, although do not feel obliged to do as such. Me, myself, I'm more of a lurker as well. So I fully understand it. Thanks for watching this interlude. If you made it all the way through, you know what's up. You shouldn't be getting any surprises that I won't be receiving myself. And thanks for watching. I'll leave you to the rest of this fight, and goodbye. Thanks for watching this interlude. If you made it all the way through, you know what's up. You shouldn't be getting any surprises that I won't be receiving myself. And thanks for watching. I'll leave you to the rest of this fight, and yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye.